What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream today. Should be a good stream. I was not late today. I was right before 7:01 today, so you guys can't even say that I was late. All right? What's going on, Algo? What's going on, Dell? As you guys can see, I am standing today. I do have my standing desk here ready to go. A little bit better on the back for me than my crappy chair. So we're good to go with that. But anyways, Bitcoin right now doing a bunch of different things. We're going to wait for some people to get on in here, and then we're going to go over everything we need to go over today. Hope y'all had a excellent Wednesday. I had an excellent Wednesday myself. I can't complain. Pretty busy. I've been pretty busy the last couple days, taking care of personal things and things along that nature. So hope you guys are staying busy, staying out of trouble, and making some money with crypto, even when we're getting some pullbacks from the high cap altcoins, right? So, MC2 said, "What's up, my fellow creeps?" Nice, dude. What's up, Rosemary? He said, "What's going on with Bitcoin dropping?" We're gonna talk all about that. Like I said, I like to wait till there's around 100 people in here, and then we're gonna get started. Obviously, should be any second now. But I haven't been up too much, man. I haven't been up too much. I haven't really been doing anything fun. I've really just been working and just taking care of a bunch of personal stuff. So, anyways, let's get started, shall we? All right. So, let's take a look here. So, Bitcoin's doing a couple different things that I could see possible doing. On the 4-hour, guys, we got rejected on that 4-hour EMA we talked about yesterday, that 4-hour 20 EMA. We came up, got rejected, and are now continuing back down to the downside. And we actually came down and got support right on this possible bull flag here on the 4-hour time frame. You guys can see we came right down to it and actually wicked down to it in 4 different candles. So pretty perfect setup there. Now I would like to see us hold that to confirm that we're still in this bull flag type structure. But when we actually zoom out, right? If we zoom out here, you can see that we could possibly be forming this bigger symmetrical triangle, right? And what would confirm this for me is if Bitcoin came back down, right? So maybe we stay in this bull flag a little bit longer. We come up, right? Get another bounce up here. Maybe get rejected off our 20 EMA and continue down, or back test the top of this and then come back down one more time. What I want to see here is for us to either stay in this bull flag or stay in this symmetrical triangle, right? This is going to be a critical support if we do break down a little bit lower. But we do, right? The other thing that we do have in the short term, this is more of medium term, right? This is when we start getting into more of that medium term outlook, is if you look here on the 4-hour chart, you can see right here, you got your left shoulder, you got your head, and if you come down a little bit lower, right, even if you break down below this, right, you get a quick wick, right, down to the downside. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for the kind words. Quick wick down to the downside, and then you continue up here. You could be seeing, I posted this in the Discord a little while ago, could be possibly forming a inverse head and shoulders pattern, right, which would be perfect, right? That would be freaking awesome. That's a bullish pattern, right? Obviously, that's pure speculation at this point. But we have a bunch of support lines kind of converging at our relative level that we're at around here right now. 54,250. Obviously, our big support coming up here. We got 1 touch, 2 touches, and I'm waiting for that to hold as a 3rd touch on a 4-hour candle close, and then obviously continue up from there. Okay, and then we also have our bull flag, which bull flag, I don't know how confident I am to actually hold that bull flag. I think that's going to actually break to the downside. Like I said, we might get one more bounce up here, get rejected off that 24-hour EMA that's been so important, and then continue back down, possibly just back test this big possible symmetrical triangle pattern. So that's what I see going on in the short term. Obviously, it's a wait and see game right now. It's a wait and see game to see how low we actually drop, and that's going to tell us what eventually our pattern is.
Thoughts on VeChain?
Let me turn down my laptop volume there. There we go. All right. So Thoughts on VeChain? Yeah, I'll take out VeChain MC2. Thanks for the super chat, dude. Thanks for the contribution to the stream. So I'm going to add some background music later on in the stream, but I wanted to first start out with the short-term Bitcoin stuff. But I don't know, man. I'm really liking the look of this possible symmetrical triangle. It just makes a lot of sense. And if we did break out of this, we could break out of it within the next 10 days, which I think would be good if we had Bitcoin kind of consolidate for the next 10 days inside this triangle, let that 20-week moving average, which we're going to talk about next, creep up to us even more, which would be super bullish in the short term, right? And I'll show you guys exactly why. We switch over to our typical logarithmic regression curve, okay? Now, say for instance, for the next 2 weeks or so, we get 2 more closes exactly where we are for Bitcoin, right? Say we consolidate sideways for another 2 weeks. That's going to allow our 20-week moving average, which is right now right around 43,000, to probably get upwards of 46,000, 47,000, okay? Which would, again, look how good we're getting a nice correction on our MA extension, right? We're getting closer to that 20-week moving average, which is this green line here. Now, if we consolidate for another 1 or 2 weeks, that should put us pretty damn close to this, right? And I do want to see a back test because like I've said over and over and over again for Bitcoin, nonstop, it's probably annoying to you guys at this point, right? You guys are probably super annoyed that I keep saying this exact same thing in every single video, but I have to do it. I have to do it because I see so many comments. So should I sell my Bitcoin? Should I sell my altcoins? Should I flip my Bitcoin to altcoins? Blah, 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 blah. You know, so look at back in 2017, right? Every single dip we had in 2017 always came back to our 20-week moving average. You can see it right here, right? Every single dip came right back to that 20-week moving average. The problem that we've gotten right now...
Uma thought TLS.
Yeah, we'll take a look at UMA. The problem we have right now with Bitcoin, and why I'm spending so much time on it, guys, is because Bitcoin is the macro, right? What Bitcoin does, it's ultimately going to decide what the altcoins do, right? The longer Bitcoin rides up, right? The longer Bitcoin continues up in this logarithmic regression curve, the longer we're going to see altcoins, in turn, also rise up. So Bitcoin's the macro, the altcoins are the micro, right? At least right now. Hold on, let me switch that chart back here. I just spam clicked something for some reason. There we go. But yeah, like I said, we consolidate sideways for another, let's say another week or two, right? That incohersely will, I don't know if I said that word right, incohersely, I don't even know what that means, but that will in turn get us closer to that 20-week moving average. I want us to actually test it. That would be super bullish if we test it, right? Because we haven't gone back and tested it since we did once in June, or actually once in July of last year, and we did it once again in September of last year. But since then, we haven't came back to test that 20-week moving average, which means we're a little bit too overextended right now, right? We're too extended, and we need to cool off, right? So either 1 or 2 weeks of sideways, or just let's take 1 week where we just come back down, go back down to 43,000, 45,000, somewhere in that range, back test that 20-week moving average, and then we can continue up. Because like one of my favorite dudes in the space says, Ben Cowan, time is on our side, right? That's exactly what he says, and he's very right, right? Every day that goes by, this Bitcoin logarithmic regression curve is going to get higher in prices that we could actually reach. So the more time that goes on, the better and the higher Bitcoin could actually reach based on this chart. Now, this chart doesn't have to play out, right? But it's played out for the last 3 cycles. So I think it's pretty accurate to say that it's a pretty good barometer of where we could go to in the long term. So that's really my longer term outlook on Bitcoin, and why I do want to see it personally, why I want to see it have a good correction, because I think it'll make the bull market last even longer, and why I think you guys should actually want Bitcoin to have a correction too and not get too over exuberant. If Bitcoin right now was to pump to $80,000, $100,000, right, that's going to make the bull market shorter, in my opinion, right? In a lot of people's opinion. You don't want to get too extended from that 20-week moving average. So we're patiently waiting here, patiently waiting for Bitcoin to make a move. Okay, so that's really Bitcoin on the short term. On the long term, we just went over it. We'll go over the Bitcoin short term. If you're just joining the stream now, we'll go over the Bitcoin short term again in a little bit.
Nano.
But we usually talk about that right in the beginning. So make sure you guys are here for 7. We have a motorcycle outside. There we go. I got my windows open. When the motorcycle goes by, I apologize. But yeah, we'll take a look at Nano, Tyler. Thanks for the super chat, dude. Thanks for the super chat. Eric said, let's dump that shit coin. Are you talking about Bitcoin, dude? Talking about Bitcoin? I don't know, dude. All right. So Ethereum. Let's talk about Ethereum. Everyone's favorite coin right now. Because what? When Ethereum goes up, it's everyone's favorite coin. When Ethereum goes sideways or goes down, everyone seems to hate Ethereum. Okay? So let's take a look at what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum actually broke down from our ascending triangle that we're forming, which is slightly unfortunate. So we did break down. What we're doing now, it looks like, is we're coming back down to back test this previous high from March 13th, right? Which inherently still could be pretty bullish, right? Now, what I don't like for Ethereum is that we actually broke below our previous all-time high back in February, right? That's what I don't like. Now, still could be bullish as long as we hold this current level where we're at right now. But if we dip back below that, which is possible if Bitcoin decides to take a dip, it is possible for Ethereum to dip as well, even though we've kind of seen Ethereum have a mind of its own lately. So maybe we can't count that out. Maybe Ethereum doesn't have to have a major move when Bitcoin has a major move. Maybe it has a mind of its own now. That's at least what we've seen for the last couple days, right? So ETH getting a nice bounce here. We'll see if it can get back up. I think what's going to happen is it's going to pump up probably to this 24-hour EMA, probably get rejected, and then continue down. Now, if we're looking at our next supports for Ethereum, you have a pretty good support level at this at 1873 mark. So it's going to be tough for us to actually go back down and break that 1873 mark, just because you've got tons of support at that level. Like you got resistance back here, resistance here, and it doesn't, not quite there, but I mean just a ton of confluence at that level. It's going to be tough for you to break that $1873 level, but you know, obviously we'll have to wait and see for that. I'm going to keep that marked on the Ethereum chart, so obviously we can continue to look at it as time progresses. Okay, that's really Ethereum in the short term. We're waiting to see here. You did get a massive red dildo. For all you dildo lovers out there, we got a massive red dildo here, and side by side by two massive green dildos. Okay, so for all you guys that like dildos, you know, I guess you guys are...
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
For all you dildo lovers, okay? But anyways, big red dildo to the downside. Means there's a lot of selling pressure coming in, but now we're getting a lot of buying pressure too. So who knows what's going to happen here in the short term for Ethereum, okay? Now, let's take a look at our next thing here, all right? So we went over the Bitcoin charts, we went over the long-term Bitcoin charts. Let's go over some of the gainers, losers of the last 24 hours, okay? And it's probably going to be very similar to yesterday, even though we've seen a lot of coins actually take major dumps today. So let's take a quick look at our 24-hour percentages. We have WazirX coming in again with another pump of 20.67%. Pretty crazy, especially with the markets in general actually dumping right now, but pretty insane, right? WazirX, if you guys didn't know, is that Indian company, which once again, right, we saw all the FUD about India banning Bitcoin, India banning crypto. You know, Indians aren't going to be able to buy crypto. Yet we see WazirX, which apparently is India's fastest growing cryptocurrency exchange with over 400,000 users, is booming. All right. So once again, sometimes the bad press can be good press. All right. So even when you see these bad news articles, can still be pretty good for crypto in general. Okay. We also have Harmony One up 15% today. After we're seeing a lot of the higher cap altcoins move down, yet there's a couple coins in particular that a lot of you guys have been asking me about. that have actually been doing well. Harmony 1 is one of those, right? Harmony 1, if you looked at the chart for Harmony 1 real quick, because I know tons of you guys are going to be asking me about Harmony 1. It looks like, we talked about yesterday, looks like it finally broke out of that nice little, yeah, look at that volume. Look at that volume that came in. You broke out of your falling wedge. You actually got a big fake out to the downside, came back into it, retested it as support, right? And now you're getting another big pump back to the upside. Ultimately, your measure move target out of a falling wedge is the top of the wedge, which should put you right around 23 cents as your next target for Harmony 1. But awesome stuff to see. We talked about this yesterday. Awesome to see. You're also holding that 4-hour 20 EMA as support as well. Okay, so that's Harmony 1. We have Engine Coin up 14% as well today. Tons of questions about Engine Coin yesterday. And it's good to see that Engine Coin is also doing extremely, extremely well. I'll give you guys a couple claps. All right. So all you guys asked me about Engine Coin yesterday. I hope that you stayed in it, because perfect. It actually pumped to the upside. Another weird scenario where overnight it actually pumped below the falling channel, and you actually got a nice little double bottom, probably in the daily. Yeah, nice little double bottom here. So you wick down to here, and then you wick down again, confirmed it as support again, and now pump back to the upside. Now, you are getting a big wick back down, but good to see that at least Engine Coin's actually making a good move in the short term. Now, you did get rejected at the top of this resistance again, but look at this volume that's coming in for Engine Coin. I do expect Engine Coin to probably continue its move to the upside in the short term, especially with this big, massive green dildo volume spike coming in right now. Okay? So, Algo Ape said 1 inch can pump. That's what she said. 1 inch can pump, guys. That's what she said. That's a pretty good one, though. That's pretty good. I got to give you that. Celsius Coin up 13.54 as well. What's going on with Celsius Coin? I don't know if a lot of people ask me about Celsius Coin, but there it goes. Celsius Coin in pure price discovery right now. Okay? So, what do you want from me, man?
If you got the time.
Yeah, I could definitely check out Mana and Batman. Once I get to the super chats, you got it, dude. So Celsius in price discovery. Like I said, what do you want from me? Quantum, another super popular coin on the channel. We'll check out the charts real quick, just so because I know someone's gonna ask me about it. Quantum, after breaking its cup and handle pattern, this thing's absolutely gone. You broke your measure move target almost perfectly. Okay. Literally almost perfectly, and then you actually came back down, back tested your 24-hour EMA, and are now continuing up. So really good stuff there. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Let's take a look at our next targets for Quantum if we do continue up, because I'm sure a ton of you guys are going to want to know about this, right? Because you guys love to do this, okay? I do have to say, I love you guys, but there's a lot of you guys that like to do this.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
But I mean, it does work sometimes, right? It does work. I've been a pretty big proponent of that in the past, right? I mean, take a look at the past, right? Rewind. Veracity. Veracity is a coin that tons of you guys were telling me, oh, you should get into it. You should get into it. I looked at the charts. It looked really good. Told myself I wasn't going to FOMO. And what do you know? It pumped like another 50% the next day. I took the L on that one, the big L. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, let's get those likes up, guys. We got 400 people in here and only 94 likes. We should easily, and I mean easily, like it shouldn't even be a question if I could talk at this point. We should be easily up towards 150 at least. But you can see we pumped to our 2.618 Fibonacci. We got a couple more resistances left. We got at our 3.618 Fibonacci at 2113. And then we have our 4236 Fibonacci at approximately 2409, if I could see, right? I don't always have the best eyesight, but 2139 and 2409. So those are your next targets for Quantum. Quantum looks super good as well. We also had OMG Network going off today, right? Solana. I know a lot of hype about Solana lately, okay? Ethereum Classic, for whatever reason. Ethereum Classic pumping, Ethereum down. Who knew? Who knew? YFI, right? You got YFI, used to be a big coin back in the day. People used to love to hype up, but, you know, as of lately, it's kind of died down a little bit, but it's having a pretty good week, up 22% on the week. Everything else, you know, below 5% pumps. Let's look at the 24-hour losers. Crypto.com. Crypto.com, man. Down 16.52% on the day. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to take that one. But I do believe that we pump back up to the upside for Crypto.com. I'm not worried about it at all. So stay in tuned. Stay in tune. This would actually probably be a good idea to pick up some more Crypto.com, in my opinion. But you guys do you. I do think Crypto.com bounces back pretty heavily, okay? BitTorrent, down another 16% after a massive week. To be expected, right? BitTorrent, I'll look at it real quick. So I know I'm going to get questions about that as well. What did we say yesterday? 4-hour chart. So, yeah, I mean, 4-hour chart still looks the same. You broke down below your 4-hour 20 EMA, but you're still technically, I guess, in this sort of bull flag type structure. So everything still looks fine right now, at least. But it's to be expected why you get a pullback from BitTorrent. I mean, just look at, like, in the last, let's see, since early February, this thing went up almost, looks like 2,900%. 2,900%. So a good sized pullback was to be expected for BitTorrent. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, guys? NEM down 14. Coin, man, down 13%.
One INCHENJNKNOG and we're getting added to Coinbase on Friday. Thanks for the hard work.
1-inch engine. KKN.
Biceps, light skin tone, flex biceps, light skin tone, flex biceps, light skin tone,
Flex biceps.
light skin tone, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart.
Yeah, dude. Nice. We'll take a look at those. That's pretty freaking awesome. If you already invested them, you're probably seeing the pumps already. But Coin, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Jazz. I'm sorry, all you Coin people, but it's down 13% right now. But don't worry. I own Crypto.com, a good proportion of it's down 16%. So it's what it is. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's look at Coins. Yeah, so we looked at Coin yesterday. I think it was pretty predictable that it was going to get some type of pullback after a pretty good size move up. You did have pretty big bearish divergence on the daily chart, and that's playing out right now. Now, I think everything would be fine for Coin as long as you hold this this support, right? You want to hold your previous high as new support. All's fine if you do that. Also, that looks like to be where your 20-day moving average is exactly right now. So, kind of lines up perfectly with what you should be support level, okay? So, Coin, we'll wait and see. It's exactly like Crypto.com, but it is what it is. Helium down 11%, Dent down 11%. A lot of people love Dent. Stacks, a hot coin this week, down 10%. Should be expected, up 40% on the week still. To be expected, we get some type of pullback for Stacks. Synthetics down 9, Clayton down 9. And then, I mean, pretty much everything's down today, right? I mean, Bitcoin's down today. We're going to see a majority of the high cap altcoins in here down as well. But yeah, pretty much the whole market is down. I mean, the market in general is down 4%. So, to be expected there. Let's take a quick look at the Coinbase IPO, right? We know so this is going to be big for cryptocurrency. And I think this is one of the big reasons why we're seeing Bitcoin in particular actually take a decent pullback, so sideways action. I think what's happening right now is we know Coinbase has a ton of money. We know Coinbase owns a ton of Bitcoin and also has a ton of money in store. So what I think is going on right now is I think we're being patient to see when the Coinbase launches, right? We know Coinbase launches. What was the exact date? I believe it's the 17th. Yeah, the 17th, right? No, 14th. Sorry, 14th. It launches on the 14th. I don't know why I think 17th. I think it was something else earlier. But Coinbase launches on the 14th, okay? And I think what's happening is the price is getting suppressed right now because I think when Coinbase launches, what they want to happen is Bitcoin to go off, to start going off later on in April. The reason why I say that is, think about it this way, guys, from this perspective, right? If you're a new investor, you see Bitcoin flying up, you see crypto flying up in general, wouldn't you be more ought to invest money in Coinbase as well versus when, Bitcoin, say if Bitcoin was flying up right now, next week has a correction, Coinbase comes out, they might have some lower number of investors actually investing because they don't want Bitcoin to be in a pullback while Coinbase actually goes public, if that makes sense, right? Just a little, conspiracy theory. Sometimes I like those conspiracy theories, and it definitely could be an option there where the Coinbase IPO comes out, right? And then we see Bitcoin start flying in retrospect, gets all the new people in, investing in Coinbase, investing in Bitcoin, match made in heaven. I don't know. Like I said, kind of a conspiracy theory. I don't know if I'm personally going to be investing in Coinbase. I think it's going to be one of those wait and see things. I think a lot of the times when we see these new IPOs come out, they usually pump right away, and then, before you even have time to get in, they usually see a big pullback, right? I can show you guys an example of that later on. But they usually have a big pullback in the beginning and then kind of consolidation period. That's probably the time you want to get in, and then shoots up. Very, very similar pattern to a lot of different newer altcoins that have come out in the past. So that's what I think is going to happen. If you guys are interested in getting Coinbase, maybe wait and see a little bit. Maybe try to get one of the first people in. If you're not one of the first people in, maybe wait a little bit to see what happens with the price. But you do you, right? You do you, boo-boo. That's the name of the game, right? That's the name of the game. ETH's dumping right now. ETH is doing fine, right? Bunch of indecision candles here. Bunch of freaking indecision candles. ETH doesn't know what it wants to do right now. Look at these giant wicks. Looks like a bunch of spiders trying to crawl across the support line here. Bunch of freaking spiders. But yeah, ETH doesn't know what it wants to do right now. So to be expected, right? To be expected. So let's go over what else do we have on the list here. We had some high cap charts. All right, so we already looked at Ethereum. Ethereum, as long as it holds 1938, you're pretty good. If you dip it on 1938, you're probably going to go back down to 1873 at the end of the day, right? That's what I expect to see. That's what you guys should expect to see. But obviously, we'll wait to see what happens as the time comes apart. Now, let's check on Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin's still bouncing off that, so it is. How can I get Matic TA? Thanks. Absolutely, dude. Isaac, you're the absolute stud. Thanks for the super chat, man. So see a coin. Let's do some Cardano, which I'm sure, if you guys can probably guess it, is probably still in the ascending triangle. And what do you know? It's still in the ascending triangle. You actually wicked down to the bottom today, and now you are actually getting another pump to the upside. Well, you at least bounced off of it and got a decent bounce to the upside. You're still dumping here, so let's wait to see if you stay in this ascending triangle. I would want it to stay in the ascending triangle. I think if you dip below this, could be slightly bearish in the short term. We'll look at our targets when that comes. But I definitely think a slight dip could be in store for Cardano if we dip below that. I think the most logical support level would probably be about right around like 103. You got previous support candle bodies here from March, and then obviously from March as well here. So that's really what I'm looking at if you do dip below as your first support. Now, obviously, we'll go over later if we do dip below that. I think it's going to be pretty tough for Cardano to dip below $1 again. I don't see it doing that, but obviously, I don't have some crystal ball where I'm holding it here and rubbing it 24/7, right? Obviously, we're going to have to wait to see what happens when the time comes. But overall, we're still, at the end of the day, we got to zoom out here on the daily. We're still in the ascending triangle, even though we're getting some type of dump today. So everything's all good for Cardano. Now, let's take a look at Chainlink real quick. Chainlink. What's going on here? What happened to my chart? I need my link. I need my Coinbase link chart. There we go. So Chainlink. Kind of weird, right? And so what I don't like about this Chainlink price action is you actually broke below your previous high on the daily, right? So I don't like that. You also have a bearish engulfing candle here, which I don't like as well. Obviously, Chainlink tends to follow Bitcoin. As much as I hate to say it, it does tend to follow Bitcoin, even though the last couple of days it has had a mind of its own, kind of like Ethereum, right? Not like Cardano, right? We want Cardano to wake up. We want to get the stick and start poking it like that meme. All right, you guys ever seen that? You guys ever seen that freaking meme? If you guys know the meme I'm talking about, where it's like Bitcoin do something and they're poking it with a stick. I love that freaking meme. Some reason that gets me every time. I don't know why. It's such a simple meme, but yet it instills so much happiness in me. All right, hold on. I need a quick sip of water. Quick sip of water. We're about halfway through, so I need a sip of water. Thank you guys. All right. So, yeah. So bearish engulfing candle. You broke your previous high. Now I want to see you hold that 20-day moving average as support like you did back here. Then everything's all good. But we'll wait to see what Link does in the short term. We did break out of the symmetrical triangle. So like I said, I do expect us to retest the top of this. As long as we don't see a major dump for Bitcoin, I think everything will be good, right? But obviously, if we see a major dump for Bitcoin, it's probably going to pull some of the, at least the higher cap altcoins. We could still see some of the lower cap altcoins still go up. And what I mean by lower cap, probably anything, below the top like 20, right? 20 and below as far as market cap can still pump with Bitcoin dumps. But if you see Bitcoin dump, you probably see, coins ranked number 1 to 20 probably at least come down with Bitcoin. Maybe not dump as hard, but yeah. Yeah, I could take a look at WRX for your Black Lotus. Thanks for the super chat, dude. All right, that's Link. So we did Bitcoin, we did Ethereum, we did Chainlink, we did Cardano. Let's check out. I'm gonna start adding Polkadot to this list because Polkadot is technically a high cap altcoin now. It's actually has been for a while. For some reason, I just never concluded. I did a Polkadot video today, guys, so go check it out.
WRX and a bull flag forming. I believe it's broken out.
So Polkadot looks pretty good on the daily, right? Looks like you wick back below. So you also wick back below, retested your 20-day moving average as support. Perfect. Your 20-day moving average for Polkadot is freaking huge, guys. Like we look back in the past, Polkadot, you got a bounce here off the 20-day moving average, a bounce here off the 20-day moving average, and you bounced up all across here, came below it was your resistance, and now you wick down to it and confirmed it as support. Now, what I want to see you do for Polkadot, right, and this is very important, is you don't want to break down below your previous high, right? You could say your previous high candle bodies, so you could still come a little bit lower here. You just don't want to break your previous high candle bodies on a closed basis. As long as it's just a wick, it's not a big deal. But for Polkadot, that would be pretty bullish, and you could probably continue up from your current price action, right? So you want to look at your next targets for Polkadot going up higher. I just want to get these also on my chart so I have them. You got your 1.618 Fibonacci at 52.25, and you got your 2.618 Fibonacci at 68.23. So those are your next two targets for Polkadot if you do continue up. Obviously, if you come down, you got a bunch of support down here, so I'm not too worried in the short term, but that could always change, right? That could always freaking change. Bitcoin getting a bounce right now. So anyone that's just came to the stream, Bitcoin right now could be in two possible patterns. Could be in this big symmetrical triangle pattern, or could be in this bull flag. Or you could be in both, which I think you're in both right now pretty clearly, right? I mean, you're holding this as support perfectly. I had this drawn yesterday, so I didn't just draw this today. I had this drawn yesterday. And, obviously if we continue down here, we eventually hit the bottom of our symmetrical triangle that we might possibly be in. I would like to see one more touch on the bottom to confirm this for anyone that's new here. But right now, you only got two touches on the bottom. So we'll wait to see if that's confirmed. Either way, right, even if we come back down to this green line, just a quick update. Even if we come back down to this green line at some point and we get a bounce there, I still see a inverse head and shoulders, which is still a super bullish pattern as well that we can't ignore. So Bitcoin looking fine as of right now. I'm going to keep this head here, that big freaking head. Big freaking head. Okay, so we got through that. I'm going to... oh, real quick. Let's award the winner for the Crypto Madness tournament. And we're going to need something for the winner, okay? We're going to go over and check.
How is the long-term outlook for Centric Cash?
So we're going to go over and check the predictions ranking. We have 2 people tied with first. We have Prometheus with 21, first place. We have Jayberg, 21, first place. How did we decide this? The ultimate coin flip. Let me grab a quarter. I'll be right back. So basically, how we got to this point, right? How we got to this point was we had XRP beat VeChain, and Prometheus had VeChain, and Jayberg did not have VeChain. So now we got a coin flip to see who wins. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So you see, I got heads right here, right? Heads right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. I'm putting the heads right on the top of my wrist here. All right. And I'm going to do a little flip here. I'm going to do a little flip. Oh, I didn't even say who was going to win here. So we're gonna do Prometheus with heads, Jayberg with tails. Okay, Prometheus heads, Jayberg's tails. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got heads. Prometheus is the winner of the $100 prize. Prometheus, if you want to hit me up on the Patreon, send me a message with your PayPal. I will PayPal you that $100, dude. If you guys want to get in on this, I'm going to be posting the signups either tonight or tomorrow morning. So make sure you guys are looking out for Crypto Madness V3. If you guys want access to this, go join the Patreon. It's only for Patreon members, and we do a prize every single week. So link is in the description for the Patreon. But congrats to Prometheus as he won the coin flip this week. All right. So now that we got that, Prometheus won. So like I said, congrats, Prometheus. You're the absolute stud. Absolute stud. Oh, by the way, guys, for our Patreon members, I didn't upload a Patreon video today. I'm going to be uploading 2 Patreon videos tomorrow. I just had a super busy day today, so I didn't have time. But look out for 2 Patreon videos tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading 2 just for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Let's get to some of the super chats here. And then I'm gonna go to the Discord, get all those, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling here. You know, hopefully Bitcoin, hopefully Ethereum see some type of movement. Ethereum doesn't know what it wants to freaking do right now. Ethereum literally has no idea what it wants to do. Let's see what we got here. So tech reviews, thoughts on VeChain. Let's take a look at VeChain for tech reviews. So VeChain, take a look at VeChain here. VeChain is continuing up. So it looks like you wicked right up to your, point 2.618 Fibonacci, and you pull back, and now you're getting a candle body rejection, at least right now, at your 1.618 Fibonacci. So what are you doing? Well, if you go to the 4 hour, it might be a little bit easier to see. Basically what we did here is you went up to your 2.618 fib, pulled back tested your previous resistance or previous local high really from March as support, and now you're continuing up. So what I think your next target is, as long as we stay in a bullish structure for crypto in general, right? As long as we don't see Bitcoin take a massive 20, 30, 40% dump on the market, which inherently we could still see an altcoin season even if it did that. You also bounce nicely off your 24-hour EMA, which has been super important as late for general for altcoins. Your next target here for VeChain is 1352. Okay, 13.52 cents for VeChain. Looks really good, dude.
Graphlink GLQ, please. It's like Parsec and McGrath.
Graphlink GLQ, it's like Parsec and the graph. Yeah, we can check it out, dude. AACH, UMA. You got it, dude. UMA. What do we got? What do we got for UMA? Zoom out. So UMA still looks like a stable coin. Looks a lot like my dreaded, my freaking dreaded XLM, right? Which inherently hasn't been, I actually didn't check the XLM price today, but inherently hasn't been doing great since I started ranting about how it didn't want to do anything until I actually sold it. But nonetheless, looks like you're getting higher lows here, which is pretty good to see. Could be in some sort of ascending triangle pattern if you do continue in this general structure. You get 3 higher lows, getting rejected at the same point on your top side. So inherently, this is a bullish pattern. Now, your measure move target out of this, if you did break to the upside, just eyeballing it, looks like you probably go up to your local high. Yeah, so you go right up to your local high. Candle body's at about 37.80. But UMA looks pretty good right now. I'm liking the higher lows, and I'm liking the ascending triangle. Okay, so we'll continue to watch that in the short term. In the short term, you want to get back above this 24-hour EMA, which is obviously big support and resistance when you're below it. So that's UMA. Thanks for everyone who's joined the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. We're here every day from 7 to 9, sometimes 7 to 10, more like every time 7 to 10, honestly. Let's be honest. For anyone that's in the stream, we know we're here till 10, more than 9. Actually, the last 2 days we ended at 9. But we'll see what happens today if we get some price action. Tyler wanted Nano. Check out Nano. Nano. So same thing with Nano. It looks like you broke your inherent resistance coming down, which is good to see. But the only thing I'm seeing is you do have some pretty big resistance at this general level right here at about 596, right? You got 1 resistance, 2 resistance, and 3 resistance for Nano. Now, can you break that? That's what's really going to come down to right now. Like, can you break 596? You break 596, honestly, you're probably going up to 758 pretty quick. But I am liking to see the higher lows here. Pretty confirmed, nice upward support here as someone's playing some nice R&B music outside. Hopefully that doesn't catch on to the mic here and we get a big copyright strike. That wouldn't be cool. That wouldn't be cool. Anyways, yeah, I mean, hopefully you hold this as support moving up here. That would be pretty freaking sweet. It looks like you're basically just in a rising channel the more you look at it. More so looks like a rising channel. So obviously we'll continue to see if you can ride this up here. You are now below your 4-hour 20 EMA, which is slightly bearish in the short term, but if you can get back over that, not a big deal. But you should just continue up. But it really comes down to breaking this 596 area. You just got so much resistance at that area. So much resistance.
Mana, not Nano, lol.
Mana? Someone asked for Nano. No, it was a different Tyler. So Tyler Ovshinsky asking for Nano. So I got the right coin, dude. I'll get to Mana as well. But yeah, I mean, you have some nice bullish divergence here on the 4-hour too. You can see you're getting higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI, which should push you back up to the upside. Looks pretty good. You're also at the bottom of a range, so I expect you to get a bounce here, at least to the top of the green line. We'll see if you can break it on this next run up, though. Lark Davis talks about Marlin Pond. Please help me take a look. Yeah, Marlin Pond gets asked about a lot. Marlin Pond. They're still in this rising channel. Still in this rising channel. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, you could be forming on the 4 hour, maybe, right? Not confirmed yet, obviously, but you do like your possible head and shoulders here. You know, as long as you can get back up here, round out, and do continue up. I do like the look of that possible head and shoulders pattern. Obviously, it's not confirmed yet. We're still waiting on it. Yeah, we can take a look at Anchor. Thanks, Motivated. Obviously, it's not confirmed yet. We need to break it first. But generally, measure move target puts you above your channel. So continue to wait on that. But that's really your big outlook here. Really is that. So everything dumped. Crow dumped. Yeah, Crow dumped, man. Crow freaking pissed me off today, guys. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I own it. You guys know I'm fully transparent in the coins that I own, and when they don't do good, I'll admit it, right? Crow took an absolute dump today, but you can see on the market, everything took a dump. It's just Crow decided to dump the most. It is what it is. Everyone's not perfect. I'll always admit when I don't have a great day. Today wasn't a great day for my portfolio because I mostly hold the larger cap coins. Thank you for waiting for my nice water drink. What's going on, Bruno, man? How you doing, dude? All right, we did Marlin Pond. We got Tyler DC. You wanted mana, bro, if you got time. I got you, dude. Tyler DC. We got a bunch of Tylers in here, apparently. So, mana. Still a stable coin. Still a freaking stable coin. I guess you're making higher lows technically, but not great. I mean, looks like it dumped below the channel, and now you're right back in it. Getting some resistance at your 4 hour 20 EMA. So hopefully you can get back above that and break this to the upside. But inherently you did break down from this. But you did get, what's really good is you did get some nice support. So that's good to see.
Jordan, can I get a Hoya?
Jordan, can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Hoya. I don't know what that means, dude, but I'll give you one, dude. I got you. I got you. All right. Mana. Oh, yeah. What does that even mean, dude? Wink. All right. Mana. So, yeah. We're waiting for the if you can get back up and back test the top here and hopefully break it out. At the other day, it was a bull flag, but you broke it to the downside. But I do like the nice support that you're getting. On the daily, on the other hand, daily looks, I mean, if you can get a bounce at your current level, which is not certain, right? But nonetheless, could have some possible bullish divergence forming if you can get a bounce there with higher lows on the price action as far as candle bodies and lower lows on the RSI. So we'll see if that amounts to anything, but could be pretty bullish for mana. Let's check on Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin, still at this relatively the same spot. Oh no, Bitcoin's dumping today, guys. Oh no.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero! Everybody panic, we're going to zero!
Bitcoin's dumping today, guys. Bitcoin's dumping. Anyways, yeah, Ethereum's actually getting a decent, still just indecision candles. Like Ethereum has no idea what it wants to do right now. Like I said, these three last candles look like big spiders that like don't know, they're like stretching. They don't know which way they want to go, right? So that's really that. All right, so we did mana. Chase bid 1-inch engine NKN OGN are getting added to Coinbase on Friday. Thanks for the hard work, bro. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the kind words. Like I said, kind words can go a million ways, dude. So I appreciate the kind words, like I said. But that's pretty awesome. So 1 inch an engine, obviously very popular coins. So that was pretty awesome that those two are getting some Coinbase exposure. So you probably should see a decent pump on those. Probably starting since the announcement, which apparently, I don't know if that was today. I didn't see any news on that, but pretty good news. Isaac with the $5 super chats. Hey, can I get Matic TA, please? Yeah, sure. We can take a look at Matic. Matic's one we looked at a couple times yesterday. So Matic looks like you broke down from, So you broke down from this triangle you were forming, which, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Looks like you're trying to get some support. You're attempting to get some support, but let's see if you do. I mean, technically here, let me go to the daily. So it's not on the daily, but on the 4-hour time frame from your last two really big swing lows. Could have some bullish divergence on the RSI here. Actually, no, you don't. Sorry, I thought that was lower. But
check Celsius, please.
Yeah, I mean, Matic, like, you're getting support at your previous local high back here, which I guess is pretty good, right? Guess is pretty good here, but you've already broken below it once, so it's not a huge support. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Matic could continue lower. If it does continue lower, look for support at 29 cents and then a little bit lower at like 27 or 28 cents, right? So yeah, we'll keep watching Matic, but could continue lower. Could come back up, back test our 24-hour EMA, and then continue back lower. But volume, just non-existent for Matic right now. No volume. Leave the damn music out is a distraction. Nothing was skipped, man. Nothing was skipped. I asked you yesterday about WRX and a bull flag forming. I believe it's broken out. That's good, dude. That's good to see. Let's take a look. Yeah, dude. Really good. Nice bull flag. You actually, textbook, right? Textbook bull flag. You broke out of it. You came back down, back tested, right? And now you're just continuing up. So textbook bull flag. Like I said, I don't know if you can call it a bull flag. It's a little awkward, right? If anything, it's probably more of a wedge. Maybe a bull flag. I don't know. But I think if you do continue up here, you probably have some resistance at your current level. And then you should be coming back up to your candle highs around 563. So pretty freaking good. Let's see if you reach 563. But pretty awesome that you broke out of that bull flag, dude. Pretty freaking awesome. I'll give you a hooray on that one. All right, we got 6 minutes to the 4-hour close. So Bitcoin's getting a dump right now. Let's hang out on Bitcoin for the next 6 minutes, as this is a pretty big close. Like, we're right at the support level. If we break the support level, could be seeing definitely a little bit lower prices. So we're going to keep it on here for just a second, everyone. In the meantime, I'll answer some questions in the chat here. Can you do XLM? You're a fan from Spain. Love your content. Absolutely do. Thanks for hanging out from Spain. For all you Euro people that hang out, like, you guys are absolute studs. Because, you know why? Because it's probably what? It's got to be at least midnight, 1 a.m. over there. And you guys are here putting your friggin' ears together watching crypto content that late, right? So that's pretty freaking awesome. You guys are studs. You guys are studs. All right. Bitcoin right now is dipping, right? It's dipping a little bit. Let's see if we can hold that support on this 4-hour close. If not, like I said, we could be seeing a little bit lower prices. I think Ethereum is also dumping as well at the moment. Yeah, Ethereum's getting a decent dump as well. We'll see where Ethereum goes. But obviously, Bitcoin's the star of the show. So we'll continue to look at Bitcoin for the next like 4 minutes or so, and we'll see where we close. We'll see where we close.
Dollar UMB, please, might not be much tall. Looks good entry.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Wesley, thanks for supporting the stream, dude. 56,084 BTC. We got 4 minutes to the 4-hour close, everyone. Thanks for hanging out again today. It's a nice freaking Wednesday, dude. Nice freaking Wednesday. Like it can't get much nicer. Nice weather up here right now, which you can't complain about, right? Definitely can't complain about. $56,100 at the moment. ETH 1973. So not much of a change at the moment right now. Nikki said, I really need an expert. I guess so. Thanks for whoever just joined the Patreon. We got a new Patreon member. Thanks for joining the Patreon. If you guys want to join the Patreon, links in the description. You guys get access to a bunch of Patreon exclusive videos. There's a pretty good backlog of them now. I'm going to be releasing 2 Patreon videos tomorrow. And also, you get access to the Crypto Madness Tournament and my portfolio, which I'll also be uploading. I'll be uploading my updated portfolio tomorrow as well. So make sure you guys are looking out for that, Patreon members. 56,076. All right. There we go. Here comes the little dippage here, starting to poke its head to that support. There we go. 56,000. So let's see. Do we break 56,000 right here? We got 2 minutes to the close. Like I said, usually when we get to these closes, guys, we see some crazy price action right near these closes. So I'm not surprised we're getting a dip with 2 minutes left to go on this 4-hour close. Also the daily close. So I mean, it's not that big of a surprise, right? 55,921. Now, if we get a close below this, I do think that's a pretty bad sign in the short term. If this ends up just being a wick, whatever, not that big of a deal. But if it ends up being a close, that could mean as soon as you open, you start dumping here. So this is a pretty big close, guys. Like, pretty big close. That's what she said. What do you mean that's what she said? Do you think it's dipping because Coinbase listens to this company? Yeah, I mean, that's my conspiracy theory as well. I think, with Coinbase coming out, it's in their best interest to keep the price down right now and then let it rip when it comes out, which is going to get newer exposure to Bitcoin. The longer it keeps it down right now, the more time it has to pump after Coinbase lists. So, I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of a conspiracy theory that a lot of people have. We'll see if it actually ends up meaning anything, but all right, we got 1 minute to the close. 1 minute to the close. Miles, can you urgently tell me a good time to long KCS? Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me just wait for this daily close here. Weekly and daily close. And then I'll definitely look at KCS right away for you, dude.
Can you urgently tell me a good time to long KCs?
All right. And maybe just got the new candle. Yeah, all right. We just got the new candle. We actually closed right above that support, technically. So we'll see, actually right below. So we'll see what Bitcoin does in this next couple minutes. Obviously, it could be some dumpage coming, considering we did close below that line. So we'll see what happens. Let me do KCS real quick. Let me do KCS for Miles there. KCS. Bitcoin's not dropping right now. I'll go back to Bitcoin as soon as it starts dropping again. All right. So KCS, what do you want to know, dude? You wanted to know, is it good time to long KCS? I mean, you got in a decent pullback. I mean, you got in a 19% pullback. My rule of thumb is I like to dollar cost average into coins as, as you're getting 20% or more dips, right? That's my personal strategy on dollar cost averaging into new coins. Dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. When I see 20% more dips, I tend to add on to my positions. So, I mean, you're right at that general 20% level. So if you wanted to do it, perfect. I think you maybe could go a little lower down to this 24-hour EMA, which probably once you get down to it, it's going to line up pretty well with these highs here as this continues up, right? So that might be a good long opportunity right here. So just watch out for that. You might come a little bit lower down to like a 988, right? But if you didn't mind longing now, freaking go for it, dude. All right, Bitcoin getting a bounce right now, 56,004.88 cents to be exact. For all you exactos out there, I know there's a ton of you exactos. Nikki said, I need an expert to trade for me. I just joined Bitcoin recently. I'm not really a short-term trader, Nikki, so I'm not the best person for that. There's a tons of other, a lot of short-term traders out there if you're interested in something like that. But that's not really me, to be honest. All right, so that's BTC, obviously, right? Bitcoin's getting a dump. All right, here's the dump. And we're dumping, guys. 55,862. Do you have any support at this level? I mean, you got some support at this general level, right? So it might take you a little bit to break this. Now, if it doesn't, I mean, that could be pretty bad. There we go. All right, Bitcoin's dumping now. 55,800. Everyone, we know what this call is for.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
No, we're actually not going to zero. So anyone who just joined the stream, it's totally a joke. I'm totally kidding. It's more of a meme, right? Because everyone, when Bitcoin starts dumping, everyone's like, oh, should I sell? Should I sell? It's just a meme, right? But don't actually, we're not actually going to zero. I'm just kidding. There's probably actually people that join the stream. I said this yesterday, but a little bit different twist. There's probably actually people who join the stream think that's my voice. Like, generally think I'm saying, like, everyone panic, we're going to zero, in some weird ass voice. And they probably generally think that's me, and they're like, wow, this dude's a freaking weirdo. 55,874. All right, so we started to drop there. We got as low as 55,000, I think 700, and then now we got a nice pump back up. So we're not dipping yet. So let me get back to the super chats. Like I said, as long as we see Bitcoin start dumping, I'll switch back to it. I have it up here in the left corner here, so I can see if and when it starts dumping. So just be wary. Just be wary. Okay. I will switch back and forth from the altcoins to Bitcoin if Bitcoin starts dumping. All right. Lefty Son said long-term outlook for centric cash. Centric cash. Long-term outlook. I mean, it's already done pretty well, dude. Now, if you want to know a long-term outlook, let me go to the daily. So we're actually looking at the long-term. If you look where you topped out before, you topped out right at this local high here. Now, you break that, you really got nothing else besides your highs, right? Really got nothing else. I mean, you went straight down here. So let's see if you do break that. All right, Bitcoin looks like it's dumping right now. I'll switch back to it in a second. guys. But if you do break that, you could go to 0.00 or 0.82 cents, right? And it looks like on the 4 hour, you might just be consolidating in might be a bull flag. Might be a bull flag. But I think, you know, if you want to know what your long-term outlooks are for centric cash, what it really comes down to is you take your fib retracement tools, right? It's going to tell you basically where you should take profits if you do continue up in the bull market. You have a couple different places of take profit, right? 1.3 cents, 2.1 cents, right? I'll keep those two marked. The other ones are a little bit too high to confidently say right now, but I'll keep those two marked for you. You'll see them on the right-hand side there, but those are generally your targets going next, right? So Bitcoin, 55,732 as we continue to slowly, and I mean slowly, like a snail's pace, continue down here. So I need some background music for myself, dude. You guys don't have to listen to the music, but I need some background music. I'm using the weird... Some of this music is super freaking weird. This is like the...
Wouldn't you agree that this is healthy for BTC?
This is like the YouTube copy-free music. There we go. Some little background music for me. If that's too loud for you guys, let me know. I'll certainly turn it down for you. I want a little music. I want to liven myself up a little bit right now. All right. We got 55,738. So, like I said, if the music's a little bit too loud for you guys, let me know. It shouldn't be though. It's super low. So, all right. Let's get back to some of these super chats. We had Graphling. Please like its parsec and the graph. Let's take a look at Graphling. I don't even know what that is, dude. Graphling. The hell? Why can't I spell? Hold on. We got to go to CoinTrader Pro apparently for this one. Use a lo-fi playlist. Dance and twerk. What was it? Graphling. Graphling protocol. Is this it, dude? Graphlink? I don't even know what the heck this thing is. Yeah, so you broke, I guess, really all I can say is you broke your resistance on the 4 hour. Super short-term time frame coin, but you broke your resistance and now you're just going off, right? So if you want to know your relative short-term targets, take your swing high to your swing low. So your next target here would be 11 cents, 11.2 cents. Look out for that as your next target for Graphling. Super new coin though, so not much data to really go off of, right? Not much data. Bitcoin getting a decent bounce back up. 55,840. So not really much going on there. Not really much going on there. Ethereum, 1960. So Ethereum taking a decent dump right now. You guys have some funny memes too. You guys always say the dump memes too. You guys love the dildo memes, love the dump memes, and love the chair memes. I think those are you guys' favorite three memes. Yeah, we did mana for Tyler. Thanks again, Tyler. Motivator for Truth. Thanks for the $2 super chat. You said Anchor. Let's do Anchor real quick. Much better with the ambient music. I don't know if you guys... Can you guys even hear the music? It's pretty low. It's pretty low. Like I said, that's not actually music I listen to too. It's just like the copy-free right music, just to give myself a little vibe in here. But like Anchor, you're still in this bull flag, right? So you can see here, you got your bull flag. You extrapolate that up to the upside, and that puts it up to about 24 cents. So not too bad. Not too bad. We're still waiting for that breakout, though, at the end of the day. Fix that right there. There we go. So that's Anchor. Bitcoin trying to poke its little head. Trying to poke its little head over there. Jordan, can I get a whole yeah? You already got a whole yeah, dude, from Aquanaut. We got a whole yeah, though. Check Celsius. Celsius for David Distraka Vivo. All right. Why is it not coming up? There we go. Celsius. Yeah, this thing's gone, dude. This thing's gone. I'll give you a couple of these.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
If you're gonna FOMO, be careful, but congratulations if you already got it, okay? Nice stuff, dude. Nice stuff. Let me bring up my RSI real quick, see if there was anything telling you were going to break out. Yeah, I mean, you had nice bullish divergence, and that's what pushed you up to the upside. Pretty freaking good setup. You can see higher lows on your RSI, lower lows in price action, and then boom, you popped to the upside and broke that resistance. And it hasn't even looked back. Now, for as far as take profit zones, 1.618, you still got some room to run here. So 855 could be your next point for Celsius. So 855. Pretty freaking good. Really good, dude. Like, that's the kind of setup that, you know, I wish, like, this is the kind of setups I wish you guys show me, you know, before we see the absolute crazy breakouts, and then I can tell you, oh, this is a really good setup. But yeah, this thing's gone, dude. Bitcoin dropping back above the support line. That's pretty good. At least it didn't act as semi-resistance at the moment. Let's see if you can get a close back above that. That'd be pretty freaking good. Prometheus, you didn't sell Safe Moon. You probably should, though. Yeah, I mean, Safe Moon's going absolutely nuts. Safe Moon, I mean, has been going nuts forever. Celsius, UMB, please might not be much TA. Looks good entry. Let me do Celsius for, or no, UMB for Wesley. UMB. Yeah, I mean, you guess you have your pretty clear resistance line coming down, right? And then I mean, you're getting some higher lows, one higher low, two higher lows, which is pretty good. You did have a nice like inverse head and shoulders that was kind of playing out, but that actually got rejected at your top side, which is what it is. I mean, we see that a lot from the inverse head and shoulders, the regular head and shoulders. We tend to see that a good amount, so not surprised there. We're just waiting for that breakout, dude. Waiting for that breakout. But you got pretty clear support coming up here, so I think you got to see a move on this, most likely by April 12th, which is next Monday, okay? Probably got to see a move on this. Now, which way does it go? Do we have any bullish divergence? I'm not seeing any. Do we have any bearish divergence? I'm not seeing any. Actually, yeah, you did have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Already played out, though. On the daily chart looks really sweet. Pretty chart on the daily. No bullish divergence and no bearish divergence on the daily. So everything looks fine there. You're just going to wait for your breakout to the upside or the downside. Most likely you do probably break to the upside here, as this has generally been a pretty good parameter of it, your local lows, though. Good stuff there. BTC getting a nice bounce. Decent bounce at the moment. $56,240. So yeah, Bitcoin getting a bounce off that support. So you did go a little bit below it, but you're still respecting it somewhat as support at the moment. So we were dumping, and now we're pumping, guys. So now we instantly everyone's got to switch bullish. Now everyone's going to be, you know,
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Everyone's going to say we're going to the moon now, because Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a relief rally. And then as soon as we start dumping again, everyone's going to be panicking. We're going to zero, right? Litecoin's kind of breaking out. Yeah, everything's going to probably start breaking out now because Bitcoin's getting a relief rally. It's usually what happens when Bitcoin starts going up. You probably start seeing those relief rallies, guys. So let me change this freaking music, though. Holy crap, what is this? All right. Miles Pauling, 199. Can you urgently tell me? Yeah, we already did KCS, so we're good there. When you agree that this is healthy, for BTC? Exactly, John. Exactly, John. Like we talked about that earlier in the stream, but I'll go over it again for anyone that hasn't been in the stream since the beginning. This is extremely good for Bitcoin in the short term, right? You're in this big, to me, you have this big symmetrical triangle pattern with a possibility, if you do drop down to 54,000, I think this could be extremely bullish. If you get a bounce there, could have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders pattern going on if you do bounce to 24,000, right? You got your left shoulder, your head, and the right shoulder. Now, if you don't get a bounce there, still not the end of the world, all right? For everyone that's new to the stream, and you guys that know my philosophies.
I bought Ren this week. Could you chart Ren, please, Jordan? Cheers, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, Phil. Thanks for the super chat, dude. Yeah, but for anyone that's new to my anyone that's new to my streams, you should know. For anyone that's been in my streams, you should know that I do think sideways action and a slight downturn for Bitcoin is healthy for the long term. We should actually be wanting a downturn, right? That's going to make the bull market last longer. Okay, it's going to make the bull market last longer. If we continue up too fast, we're going to get too overextended from our 20-week moving average, and then it's going to be the end of the bull market. Exactly like it's been here, and now we are at that same trend line, okay? But it doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be the end. We saw back in 2013, we got too far extended from our 20-week moving average. We actually came back down to it, and then we had a massive rally in the middle of the end of the year, okay? And I think something like that could be happening again. Now, it doesn't have to be that big of a pullback. Like in 2013, we got a pullback of almost 75%, right? This time, maybe we just get, like if we drop down to 20-week moving average at the moment, it could just be a downturn of about 26%, okay? So not as big as 2013, would stiuld have the exact same effect on the market though. of us resetting this indicator and giving us so much room to run towards the end of the year, okay? Come back down to that 20 moving average, get that over with, and then we can start pumping again, okay? That's what would be super bullish in the short term, okay? And don't rule it out. Don't rule it out. All the moon boys in here probably aren't going to like that take because they want it to go to, you know, $100,000 tomorrow. But in general, if you guys want it to go higher than $100,000, the longer we take to get to that top, the better and the higher the number is going to be. Okay? Just for going off past experience. Right? So, that's my little rant. M2 Tech Review said, I've never experienced a bear market. Yeah, dude. It's going to come at some point, but I don't think we're even near the bull market or the bear market yet.
I brought $1,500 in Dogecoin. How much do I own, and how much will I make if it hits $10 per?
Yeah, I can look at it. Some simple math. I'll look at the Dogecoin chart in a second. I'll let you know. But let me talk a little bit more about Bitcoin real quick. But yeah, for anyone that's new to the stream, we take a look at this every day, right? Right now, if we were to go straight up to the top of our logarithmic regression curve, that would top us out somewhere around $110,000. Now, the longer we take, right? The longer we take, the higher that number is actually going to be. We go up there by the end of this year. That's going to put that number closer to 180,000, somewhere around there, right? So the longer we take to get there, the higher that the top is going to be, okay? That's all you guys got to know, right? Like I said, as my favorite YouTuber says, you guys know who my favorite YouTuber is. I watch all his videos. He's freaking awesome. Go check out Ben Cowan. Time is on your freaking side, dude. And he's so right when he says that. Every day that goes by, the higher this logarithmic regression curve gets, right? The higher our 20-week moving average gets, which is basically our floor of our bull market. So the higher this gets, you know, the lower we have to have dips. So the more we go sideways, this is going to inherently catch up to us. We could just end up going sideways, bounce off of it, and go up. We don't necessarily even have to have a dip. If we just go sideways for another 3-4 weeks, which I know people are impatient and don't want that to happen, if we just go sideways for the next 3 or 4 weeks, inherently that 20-week moving average could catch up to us naturally, right? So that's my point, and that's my quick rant on BTC. Have some faith. Have some faith. If you guys want some hopium, I'll give you some hopium. All you got to look at is the monthly chart, right? Let's look at the Bitcoin monthly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green months in a row. We didn't even get that in 2016. Most we got in the row at 2016 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2016. So that's really all you need to know, guys. Like I said, let me know if the music's a little bit too loud for you, or if you guys like the little quiet background music. Like I said, I don't actually listen to this stuff. This is just YouTube copyright-free music, so I don't get in trouble with them. Yeah, just to give myself really, not even for you guys, just to give myself a little vibe in here, because I'm a big music guy. If you guys didn't know, I'm a big music guy. 1978 for Ethereum. Bitcoin still holding pretty well above that support line, so not much changing in the short term. But as we know, if you guys want hopium, bring out the Bitcoin monthly chart. It's literally great, and we got room to run. So all right, let me get back to some of these super chats. Jazz, don't be deleting that message over there. I know you like to delete those messages. Love music too. You're crazy, dude. All right, Phil Coleman, the $5 super chat. I bought Ren in this dip. Could you chart Ren, please? Cheers, Jordan, mate. Cheers to you, man. Cheers to you. like I said, on this beautiful beautiful Wednesday. Ren. So Ren, you're still just trying to get back above this general, like, so it's your old support, right? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And now it's your resistance, right? Once, twice, 3 times. You're just really looking to get back above that. You also got kind of a trend line here as your previous resistance acting as support, but you know, after you broke out of that inverse head and shoulders, it looked pretty good, but then now you're just kind of oscillating sideways here. So if we actually go to the daily chart for Ren, I'm actually going to clear this out real quick just to get a little better of a view here for you. Let's see. I mean, it's not really. I mean, trying to find something for you, dude. There's not much on this chart. It's just kind of like bleh. Just kind of, it broke out to the upside, and then it just kind of oscillating sideways now. So technically, based on TA, you should pump to the upside here after breaking out of this, you know, probably call it a falling wedge. You should break to the upside, and you should hit 174 ultimately as your target, but at the moment, like, you're not really getting much upside action. Hey, got some good song here. I don't know what this is, YouTube, but hey, I'm kind of feeling this. This is a good vibe here. Joshua, I bought 1,500 in Dogecoin. How much do I own? I don't know if you're being serious. You might be being serious, but it should tell you right in your app how much you own, whatever you bought it on. Dogecoin just still a stable coin, dude. So basically, what the price is 6 cents right now. So you own 1,500. So man, if I can't do math right now, dude. That's too much math for me. But I bet someone in the chat can help you. Whatever 1,500 times, or whatever 1,500 divided by 6 cents is, whatever that is. Someone in the chat can probably do the math for you. But how much will if it hits $10 per Dogecoin? If it's $10 per Dogecoin, I don't think it would hit $10, dude. That's insane. The market cap would have to be insanely high for Dogecoin to hit $10. I mean, but that's what, 20x is to $1, so that's almost a 200. 20x is $1, and then yeah, so it's almost a 200. That's a 200x. A 200x. So you look at Dogecoin's market cap, like it's you're saying Dogecoin has to hit a. Just be realistic. Like I could tell you're probably a little bit new to the crypto. Just be realistic, right? I mean, Dogecoin, for instance, its market cap 7 billion. All right, so if it did 100x, that would put its market cap around 700 million, almost 3 times higher than Ethereum's market cap, which is completely unrealistic, right? So probably won't hit $10. No, maybe $1 at the end of the bull market when everything starts going crazy. But at the end of the day, it is Dogecoin, so always beware that it is Dogecoin, right? So. Hey, this song's kind of a vibe, though. Like, YouTube's got... What is your prediction of range of peak at the altcoin market? I'll check that out. This song's kind of a vibe, though. Like, YouTube picking some good songs right now. I don't even know what half these are, but all right, let me get to the Discord. Probably have a bunch of stream suggestions in the Discord here. What's going on, Art? Can you look at Anchor for me? I looked at Anchor a little while ago. If you want to rewind a little bit, you'll see it. Let me see. Deezer wanted Filecoin, so let me do Filecoin for Deezer. I know we asked about that earlier today, so let me get that for him. Filecoin. Let's see. Yes, you pull it back. You pull it back right to your 20-day moving average. Freaking sweet. You got a wick right to that 20-day moving average, which was also previous resistance, right? So that looks pretty good. Not seeing any bullish divergence. I mean, I guess. Let me see here. Check the daily chart. Yes, the daily looks pretty good. So if you can continue the bounce you're currently at, you got some pretty good bullish divergence here forming, but you got to continue that. You got to confirm that bounce, but that looks pretty freaking good, right? Can't hear it? Filecoin. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty freaking good. Sorry, I was reading the chat for a second. Rav. I don't see any coin suggestion in there. Rohits, you're amazing. I got recommendations to this. Here's my sub. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the kind words. Like I say this probably 3 times a stream, but kind words can mean more than anything, dude. I appreciate the kind words, though, dude. Rev Rav. All right, XME for Rev Rav. I saw you in there, dude. I got you. XME, you said? What's XME? Dex. I don't know what XME is, dude. Is it? You mean XMEX? It's an exchange. You mean XEM? I'm assuming you mean XEM. That's what I'm gonna assume. So I'm gonna look up that for you, dude, because at the end of the day, like, still holding the support.
I may have missed it earlier in the stream, but a rundown on ADA would be awesome.
Yeah, we can take a look at it. But yeah, I mean, you're holding this general support. Support looks pretty good, right?
How good do you think the Coinbase Ipo will do once it's available next week? Good investment, maybe?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I think usually you see when those coins go live, they have a big spike in the beginning. They get a big pullback. People take the initial profits, and then it kind of settles out for a little bit. So that would probably be your best entry opportunity if you can't be one of the first ones to get in. So just be wary of that. But yeah, I mean, for XEM, you have a pretty big support line coming up here. As far as your top side, not really much. Not really much. On the 4-hour chart, see if you got anything here. Yeah, really nothing on your 4-hour chart either. We looked at your fib retracements. Looks like you went up to your 236, I think it is, and you got rejected. So, yeah, I mean, you're just, you were a stable coin for a long time, and now you broke out of the stable coin. Now you're back in the stable coin. So look for a break of 43 cents or 32 cents to really confirm which way you're going. But at least you're making higher lows, right? At least you're making higher lows. What kind of song is this, YouTube? Oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, actually. Missed the beginning. Why are you standing, Jordan? Shout out to the Moon Men. Yeah, so I got a standing desk because it's better. I've read it's better for your back and it's better for you overall. So
Missed the beginning.
I generally like standing, so it's kind of.
Shout out to the Moon Men.
I'm kind of a weird person. I generally enjoy standing for some reason. I don't know. I get super antsy when I'm sitting. You guys probably don't notice it on stream, but I get super antsy. So I generally enjoy like standing. All right. 56,000. You know, Bitcoin not really doing much at the moment, guys. K9 Officer, how good do you think the IPO, Coinbase IPO? Like I said, I think you'll see that initial big spike, and then you'll see a pullback most likely, and then you'll kind of see a consolidation. Probably during that consolidation is probably the time you want to buy in. That's usually what happens when you see coins go up like that. For example, like just a quick example of what I mean, like Polkadot, right? It first comes out, right? Big pump, you get a dump, and then you kind of consolidate. This is probably the time you want to get in. You probably see something similar to that. Another example is Pokemon, which just recently came out. Big initial pump and then a sell-off, right? It's usually what you see right in the beginning. So wait for like for example, for Pokemon, look for like a consolidation here before you buy in. That's probably what you'll see for Coinbase.
A tip just for being you. Open mouth smile and best this for my plane ticket. K thanks open mouth smile winking face, you're the best.
I know I'm the best, Jazz. I got you though. I got you. Yeah, later this summer, probably gonna have some type of meetup. So we'll see where it is. I mean, probably Vegas. I mean, Vegas is in general. I mean, I guess it's not centrally located for people in the U.S., but generally a fun place to be, you know. So that's where we're thinking to be it. But I got you, Jazz. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being you. Hogs Gaming. I may have missed the stream, but a rundown on Cardano would be awesome. Yeah, I'll do Cardano, dude. Cardano, I mean, there's not much to really look at for Cardano, so I'll just check on it real quick. But, I mean, for the most part, you're in this ascending triangle pattern, right? We've now gotten 5 touches on the bottom now. You're holding this as support. You're actually getting a pretty good size candle here, bullish engulfing candle at the moment, which should push you back up in the medium term. But ultimately, you just want to break this resistance line that sits at about 148. But other than that, you're still in the ascending triangle pattern that we're waiting patiently waiting for a breakout for Captain Cardano. Now, I'm not going to say Captain Cardano. Yeah, you can say Bitcoin's probably more like the general, and then Ethereum's probably more like the lieutenant, and then Cardano's like the captain. I don't know the official words or what the rankings are or whatever, but it's probably what you call it. I'm getting a little off track here, but it is what it is. Shout out to the Moon Men. Shout out to the Moon Men, Craig.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Let's see. We do, all right. We're through the super chats. We're good. Let me get back to the Discord real quick. Get back to the Discord. Holy crap, we got a lot in there now. No, we don't. No, we don't. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Today. Where's today? There we go. Hania. Can you look at what H-bar is doing? Thanks. Yeah, let's look at H-bar for Hania. Hedera hash graph. Still got that little double top action. You actually, now you've made a double bottom, which is pretty freaking good. Not only that, but you also, if you zoom into the 4-hour chart, which looks pretty freaking good, you got lower lows on your price action and higher lows on your RSI, right? So that looks pretty freaking good. Now let's see if you can get a bounce here, but generally looks pretty good. Neil said marriage and divorce coin. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. But yeah, bullish divergence on the 4-hour.
While that broke KTH. Can you look at Tezos for us?
Yeah, I'll take a look at Tezos. Make them come to you, Jordan. Boston strong. Boston kind of blows. Boston's kind of boring, so I kind of want to go somewhere fun too, personally.
Hashtag Boston strong.
Thanks. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it, dude. But I mean, like, Boston's kind of boring. I kind of want to go somewhere different too. Which I'm sure people don't want to come to Boston. Like, there's a bunch of people that probably live in this area, and you guys know there's nothing really special about Boston. Yeah, it's a nice city in the summertime and things like that, but there's not really much to do. Not really much to do. All right. So we had Lucas. Hey, just found you the other day. Well, ETH broke all-time high. Can you look at Tezos for us? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tezos. I'm a big freaking fan of Tezos. So Tezos, if you look here, broke. Yeah, it did. So you actually broke your all-time high resistance line. 1, 2, 3, broke it. And now you're back testing your previous resistance as new support. So we'll see if that holds, but that's pretty freaking good. You also broke out of your cup and handle pattern, right? Boom, big cup, and your pretty big freaking handle. That's for like a big ass hand, but came back down, retested as support. Now you should continue up. Your measure move out of that is all the way up at $8.11. So that's what I'm expecting to get a bounce to. As long as we see Bitcoin don't take like I said, a massive dump on the market. And there's probably going to be a bunch of memes going on in the Discord with a bunch of people taking dumps. Right? So, ticker isn't updating. Thanks for the shout out, J-Berg. I got you. I think I just got to refresh it here. All right, should be updating. Should be updating now. Thanks for the shout out, though, J-Berg. All right. Tezos pissed me off the other day. Why did Tezos piss you off, Jazz? All right. Let me get back to the Discord here. Where are we here? Oh, H-bar.
Check FTMPLZ.
Algo Ape said, can't fall off your chair if you're standing up. That's a good one, dude. I don't even know. Where do you even find that, dude? Like, you got to search the internet to find that one. Can you look at ban, please? Mainly to piss Algo off. Absolutely. I love to piss Algo off. Let's do it. All you got to do to piss Algo off is say, Chainlink sucks. Band is the best. But, I mean, you could say it looks like a cup and handle pattern to me. But you got to break. It's a little awkward, though, right? Like, you got to come up here and break this resistance to confirm it. Overall, looks pretty good, though.
What's up, Jordan? Is Loom finishing up its handle? Thanks, bro.
Is Loom finish up its handle? Yeah, we'll take a look at it. All the cup and handles, dude. I need a cup and handle. I need a freaking... I got to make some more... I'm going to make... You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? After I make the Patreon videos, I'm going to make a couple more soundboard things. I need one for our annoying freaking cup and handle pattern. I need one for my chair. I need a couple soundboard. If you guys have some ideas for the soundboard, put them in the Discord for me. 'Cause I need to add a few more to my selection here. So let me know. But bands, like, you just got to break this resistance. And then you're going up to like $33, Jazz. So that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. Looks pretty similar to its consolidation down here. But yeah, it's really it. I think we pissed Algo off. So congrats, Algo, you're now pissed off. What kind? Bat and Mana. We looked at Mana already, so we're good there. We haven't looked at Bat yet, though. Bat. Switch to the 4-hour chart. So Bat, you tried to break your highs. You got rejected again. I guess you're still holding the support, which is pretty good. Still holding that support line. You're really just in a rising channel. I mean, just in a rising channel here. And you actually didn't. You actually didn't. You never came back down to test these highs. So like you could break down to the downside here. But you can see how this 4-hour 20 EMA is very important. You get back over that, you probably retest your highs again. Hopefully breaking this high and just continuing up to the upside. But let's see. Do you have any bullish divergence? Nothing on the 4-hour that I'm seeing. The daily chart. Do you have the daily? Not really. Not at least from your last 2 swing lows. Not really. So, yeah, BAT. You're gonna wait to see if you can eventually break this resistance line. You break this resistance line, you have your couple of next targets here based on your fib extensions, right? 162, 207 for BAT. The heck is this? Hold on, I need to switch up the music real quick. Hold up. Or 5 decent sized freshwater fish if you're a newfie. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Can you check out Crow? Thanks, Pablo Kerr. He said he always cheerful no matter what. Thanks for the shout out, dude. Thanks, Agaway. Could you check out Crow? Thanks, man. Yeah, check out Crow. Crow got a big pullback today, which is slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. Everything pulled back today. Yeah, Crow pulled back to the support line we had here at about 18 cents. And you got a nice bounce. Nice bounce, which is good. Obviously, we want to continue that bounce, but yeah, I mean, not good. I didn't want to break that 20-day moving average. See, that 20-day moving average was such a big support line all the way on this move up. You breaking that, slightly bearish in the short term. Now, hopefully, you can get a bounce and get back above it. But as of right now, is slightly bearish, right? Definitely slightly bearish. But we know, like when in doubt, zoom out. Crow still in this basic structure of down, up, down, up. So I think you're at least going to retest the top here at some point and hopefully break it out when and if we start moving up again for crypto in general. Bitcoin getting a nice bounce here. 56,400. I think what's likely, like I said, you probably come up, back test our 4-hour 20 EMA. Get rejected and then continue back down. Let's take a look at what did I do? FPM. Did I do FPM for SB? I didn't do Phantom. Phantom pulling back too. So I mean, Phantom's a definite loser because of the pullback in crypto today in general. Phantom looked good. It looked like you bullishly back tested once, twice as support, and now you pumped again, and you just couldn't do it because the crypto in general started pulling back. So that's generally the way it goes, right? We see Bitcoin, we see Ethereum, we see Chainlink, all the big cap altcoins dump. You're going to see the smaller cap altcoins dump. So that's what happened with Phantom. Looked super bullish, and then it just didn't continue. So let's see if we can hold this support line moving down as support. Other than that, not really seeing much here to tell you what's going to happen next. Just you're waiting patiently waiting here. And then Loom for Johnny. Is it finishing up its handle? I'm assuming Loom probably pulled back too, because that seems to be the common theme today. Finishing up its handle. I'm looking at the light Loom. Yeah. All right, so Loom. Not seeing any handle, dude. Maybe I'm just confused. I'm not seeing any handle though, but it looks like, you know, you came back down a couple times as support at this 20-day moving average. Now you came back down to the 50-day. You want to hold that 50-day as support, but you've got a nice pullback. So like if you wanted to buy, now wouldn't be a bad time. 44% pullback for Loom. If you wanted to buy, this wouldn't be the worst time in the world to buy, as generally you do hold this. Seems like you do hold this 50-day moving average pretty well on your dips. So, yeah, wouldn't be a bad time to buy, in my opinion. Could go lower for sure, especially if we see Bitcoin and Ethereum start dumping again. Bitcoin right now, 56,466. So we are seeing a nice move for BTC at the moment. It's coming up at 9 o'clock. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, guys. Time definitely flies when you're having fun. Thanks for you guys hanging out. You guys are, like I said, you guys are all studs. No XLM Stellar yet. Yeah, we'll do XLM. I don't know why I didn't look at XLM in the beginning. I always look at XLM. Maybe because I have a slight distaste in my mouth of XLM. So for any guys that haven't known, I owed a pretty big bag of XLM. I switched it over to Ethereum, and then as soon as I switched over to Ethereum, XLM decided to. It didn't really have a huge pump, but it decided to pump. The day after I converted it to, the day after I lost the patience, I converted it over to Ethereum. That's when XLM decided to take a dump. So that's the name of the game. Sometimes I also have a distaste in my mouth for XRP. Back in December, freaking screwed me, man. Like, XRP was looking super bullish, got the SEC news, freaking screwed me. So ever since then, I have a slight distaste for XRP. But the technicals, like I say, I'm always honest in my technicals. Like, you guys even watched my XRP video that I made yesterday. Looks super bullish in the technicals. So, but XLM, after having a nice big pump to the upside, has now pulled back pretty severely, right? But it could just be a bullish backtest, right? You're just bullishly backtesting your previous resistance from back in April 2nd as support, and you continue up. So we'll see what XLM does. XLM, like I said, usually when it breaks out of these long-term consolidations, it does see big, massive pumps pretty freaking quickly, right? So don't be surprised if this starts getting parabolic soon, as long as, BTC doesn't, pop a squat on the market, okay? To put it bluntly. 56,430 for BTC. Ethereum, 19,086. Ethereum getting a nice bullish engulfing candle at the moment. We'll see if it ends that way. Obviously, it's just a 4-hour candle. The daily is more important. And, yeah, we're not getting a bullish engulfing candle in the daily. I'll tell you that right now. So, wait to see. Wait to see with the two big high caps, right? And my music's gone, which is quite sad. All right, so we got through all those. Let me get back to the Discord here, and then maybe we'll do some more altcoin hunting. We'll go through, see some high cap altcoins that had major dumps, and maybe we can find some altcoins that have really good setups, right? What am I looking at here? Johnny said check bat mana. I got you, Johnny. We already looked at bat and mana though, so you're good to go, dude. I just saw your message on Discord. So, let me see. Mana bat. It's not for me. It's for other Patreons. Yeah, we looked at mana and bat, which is pretty freaking good. Just Jimmy, are you in the Just Jimmy, if you're in the chat, I meant to make you a mod. I don't think I saw you. If you're in the chat, say we're going to 0 in the chat, and I'll mod you up. I just can't do it unless I see you in the chat. So say we're going to the moon, and I got you, dude. Jimmy's the stepson? What? Yeah, we don't speak a freaking crow right now. Where's Just Jimmy? I don't see Jimmy. All right, I don't. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right, I got you, dude. Add moderator. All right, there we go. You should be good to go. If you're not, let me know. But you should be. I would probably just message in the chat just to confirm you got the wrench there. But thanks for always hanging out, Jimmy. You're always a regular over here, so appreciate it, man. All right, we should be good there. We should be good. All right, I think we got through the Discord. We got through the super chats, which is pretty freaking cool. Let's do some altcoin hunting. While Bitcoin's kind of chilling, Ethereum kind of chilling, let's do some altcoin hunting. So our biggest losers on the day. So Crypto.com, you guys know Crypto.com down 18% today. I think would be a pretty good buying opportunity for Crypto.com. If you were waiting for a dip, there it is. Dent, obviously good dip. XRP down 14%. Now, you guys know my disdain for XRP. So yes, it might be down 14%, but should you buy into it? You do your research there. XRP can seriously pump and dump really fast. Okay. Let's go to page 2 altcoins. We looked at a bunch of these already today. I want to look at some page 2 sleeper altcoins. Metadema down 41% today. What the heck is that? Could this be a good? I mean, this thing looked like it pumped. Holy crap! Went from 1 cent to 39 cents in 2 months. Holy! I can't swear, I guess, on here, but holy crap, dude. What is this?
Let's do EGLD and bet.
Can you please do EGLD and vet? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Describes itself as an identity ecosystem built on a public blockchain to realize the vision of self-sovereign identity. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on here. But, I mean, this thing went up almost 39x in 2 months. So I guess if you're interested in that coin, that wouldn't be a bad opportunity. Hold up. Here we go. Media Block down 32%. So what is this thing? Media Block is a cryptocurrency. Thanks CoinMarketCap. I enjoy you telling me the obvious that MediBlock is a cryptocurrency. I had absolutely no idea. I thought you were posting, a freaking Pokemon card on here, dude. Thanks. Look at this. Look at the description. MediBlock is a cryptocurrency. And then no other description. So I don't know what this is. I bet a bunch of you guys probably know what it is. MediBlock. Maybe it's something about medical stuff. I don't freaking know. But this thing's down 31% today. So maybe take a look at this if you guys are interested in MediBlock. Might be a good dip buying opportunity there. Let's see. Everpedia down 29%. What is Everpedia? Down 25%. So Everpedia is a decentralized knowledge base and DeFi platform that includes a prediction market, money market, and synthetic asset system. Interesting. So this thing's down 29%. This thing's really already pumped though. I mean, it went from 0.2 cents all the way up to about 4.5 cents. So I mean, it's getting a pullback, but I mean, this thing is severely already pumped. Let's take a look. Status might not be bad. So it went from 2 cents all the way up to 20 cents, and now it pulled back down to 14 cents. Its previous all-time high from back in 2018 looks like over 60 cents. So this one could still have some room to run. I don't know what Status is categorized as a mobile and desktop operating system and decentralized browser that incorporates a messaging system. Such as Status allows you to interact with a network at any time from anywhere. Okay. Light client Ethereum node. Okay, so it's Ethereum decentralized applications from an app, mobile or tablet. Interesting. So this thing's still down incredibly. Like this thing's still down almost 75% from its all-time high. So might be an interesting take there if you wanted to buy some Status coin down 29% today. Could be a good dip buying opportunity for sure. Bitcoin's not really pumping right now. For anyone that's spamming Bitcoin's pumping in the chat, it ain't pumping. It ain't pumping. Just know.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We're going to zero. All right. We are going to freaking zero. What else do we got? Polymath down 29%. This one used to be, I think, a pretty popular coin. This one's down to 40 cents. Its previous all-time high was, looks like right around 140 maybe, or 150. Right around 150 is all-time high. $250 million market cap. Yeah, so this thing's getting a big pullback. If you look here, might be a decent buying opportunity for Polymath if you're looking to scoop some up, right? If you look at the chart, I can already just see on the charts here. If you look left, pretty critical support here, right where you're getting a bounce. Looking left, a bunch of support, right to resistance from back here in July 2018. That's where you're getting a bounce now. So it might not be a bad buying opportunity for Polymath either. If you're looking to buy, it's also previous resistance here. So interesting point there. Maybe you buy it. I mean, not saying to necessarily do it, but do your more research on that. Bubber said Chainlink was near an all-time high. Then Bitcoin crashed on purpose, shenanigans going on. Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's what Bitcoin likes to do. Bitcoin doesn't like other coins having their day until it's have its day. At least the high caps, right? High caps are generally falling right near Bitcoin's general price structure, right? So Chainlink, so close. So it got up to $35. Its previous highs were $37 around there. So got really close. You're still really close. Now we're just waiting for Captain Bitcoin to tell the high cap altcoins you can continue, right? Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum, we made new all-time highs. Now we're back below our previous all-time high. So Bitcoin's not allowing any of the high cap altcoins to do literally anything right now. So we shouldn't be surprised. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We're here every day from 7 to 9, most of the time 10. So make sure you guys are subscribing, all right? And yes, I am standing. Yes, I am standing. I actually generally enjoy standing. It's healthier for you than sitting in the chair for 3 hours. And 2, I just like standing, right? I'm an antsy person in general. I'm a very active person in general. When I'm not in front of the camera here, I'm generally active doing stuff, whether at the gym, whether going on a walk or stuff like that, going on a hike. So I generally enjoy doing that type of stuff. So that's why I'm standing, dude. That's why I'm standing. All right. If you guys didn't check out the polka dot video I made earlier yesterday, and you guys are interested in polka dot, make sure you guys check out that polka dot video. Leave a like if you can. That would be pretty freaking sweet. We're only 2 subscribers away from 22,600. So if you guys could become that 22,600 subscriber, that would be awesome. That would be really sweet. Only subscribe if you actually enjoy the content. Don't just subscribe just to help me out. I want to have people that actually enjoy my channel subscribing and not just random people. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. There's probably 100, 200 you guys watching right now that probably watch my live streams at least once a week, and you guys just forget to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. All right. What else can we look at here? What else can we look at here? You guys got any ideas in the chat? You guys got any ideas in the chat for me? You guys in the Patreon exclusive Discord are posting some incredible memes, by the way. I would show them. Oh my, J-Rock. No one was more surprised than Penny in the form of her patroness took. What the? I can't show these. I can't show these. Someone made a suggestion to me yesterday that I need to.
VTHO bro, thank you.
Yeah, I lost a. Algoape said I lost a lot of money on the dip today, and I had to sell the chair. I still got the chair. Hold up. You can hear it. You can hear the chair, right? It's still here. I didn't have to sell the chair for $5-10. I didn't capitulate, or did I? Or did I capitulate? Right?
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Maybe I did capitulate. Who knows? Tron's pumping. All right, let me look at Tron real quick. I know Tron's a pretty popular coin, at least lately, right? I mean, the coins tend to become more popular when coins tend to become more popular when they pump. Obviously, let's go to the daily. Tron still looks good, dude. It's just getting a healthy pullback, right? That's all. It dumped almost 30%. So if you wanted to buy Tron, there's your pullback. Now, does it pull back more? Who knows? It depends on if Bitcoin pulls back. If Bitcoin pulls back, Tron's going to pull back too. That's just the name of the game. We need some different music here.
XDC, please, bro.
Yeah, I got you coded live. Thanks for supporting the stream, dude. Hold up. There we go. So XDC. Oh, Brunswick wanted VTHO. I didn't even see that. Brunswick wanted VTHO. And David wanted EGLD. Let me do EGLD first. Let me clear this out. This is getting super messy here. Super messy chart. Here we go. Yeah, so you basically pump to your... You pump to your local high, right? Local high from back here in February 11th, right? You got rejected. Simple as that. Simple as that. So what you probably do now is either you come back down, retest your 20-day moving average, which you typically do on your pullbacks, but let's go to the 4-hour. So the only thing you don't want to do on the 4-hour, right, is you don't want to create this inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? So you pump up a little bit higher, you get rejected at your current point again. and you fall back to the downside, you definitely could have some inverse head and shoulders vibes going on, right? Where you could fall probably back down to, so this is your neckline. You have to break that to confirm. Probably could fall back down to, just looking left, probably like 148 for EGLD. But if you break this, if you break your all-time high, like, you're gone, dude. But as of right now, we got no confirmation that we're going to do that. So what you could be doing, just to clear out again for EGLD, you could just continue to make higher lows here. And then kind of make like a, maybe like an ascending triangle or something like that. So, I don't know. Not much going on with EGLD at the moment. And then Brunswick wanted VTHO. So VTHO, another one that looks like what the hell, man? You broke out of the bull flag, and then you just came right back in. On the daily chart, it ended up just being a wick. So on the daily chart, technically you didn't break out, but you're still in it. You're still in it. Everything looks fine right now. So still just in this bull flag. It's the same thing we looked at last time. Take your measure move target. Whenever you break out, whenever that tends to be, let's say you break out over here, it's going to put you up towards like 2.7 cents, but you're still waiting on the breakout for VTHO. All right. So let's see what else we had here. We had XDC for the coded life. XDC. Thanks for everyone who subscribed. You guys are freaking sweet. We just smashed through 22,600 subs. Thank you guys. We're on the road to 30K. I think we can reach 30K. I'm gonna try. Like I don't know if it's possible, but if I keep streaming every single day, I think right personally, it's gonna depend a lot with what Bitcoin does. But if Bitcoin really starts pumping, I think we can hit 30K by the end of this month. It might seem a little audacious, but from 10K to 20K, we did that in about a month and a half, right? So I think if Bitcoin really starts going again, I think we can hit 30K by the end of April. That would be pretty freaking sweet. Anyways,
I'll go to the mall today, or the moon. Lol. Thanks, Jay. You're the FN best.
Thanks, Brunswick. I'll go to the mall today or to the moon. Probably going to the mall comparative what everything else is doing, you know. XDC looks pretty freaking good. Looks a lot better than a lot of these other altcoins, right? So just looking at your last consolidation period, you take your top to your bottom. So you're right at your 1.618 Fibonacci right now. You are getting slight resistance at that point. Let's see if you break that. If you do break that for XDC, the only thing we really have is our fib extension targets because you're in price discovery, right? So you got these targets coming up next. Let me adjust these a little bit better there. There we go. So you got 7.3 cents, you got 9.1 cents, and you got 10 cents. Those are your next targets for FDC. Jordan has the funniest mod team in crypto. I really do. Like, some of you guys are freaking hilarious, dude. Especially in the Discord. Like, I'll poke in there, and I'll see some of the weirdest freaking stuff going on in there. I really will. My chair. Jazz said Jordan stopped using his chair because he didn't want to be cheating on me. What the heck is that? Where do you even find that, Jazz? Like, I don't even know where you guys find these memes. Like, if I'm going to post a meme, I just type something up real quick. Some of you guys' memes like are so specific. I don't know how you guys find those memes. Like, I wish my meme game was that high, but my meme game is really, really lacking. Really lacking. Like, you guys must literally search, like, to the T exactly what you want. Like, chair with slit. Like, chair with slit on the bottom. Like, where do you even find that? Where do you even find that?
Can you look audio and happy?
Steve Ford, can you look at audio and happy? Yeah, man. Let's take a look at audio. Audio still looks good in the daily. Still got bullish divergence on the daily chart. You know, still looks pretty freaking good. So we're waiting for that next big breakout to the upside for audio. But audio is a super popular coin that tons of people have been talking about. Tons of big YouTube personalities talking about audio, and for good reason, right? It's a good project. And it's not even just the charts on this one. Charts look good, right? You back tested your previous highest support. You also have bullish divergence on the daily. So charts look pretty freaking good. Now, what is bearish is you are below your 20-day moving average. You get back above your 20-day moving average, though. I think that all changes, okay? Now, as far as the project, audio is one of my favorite projects that I'm not invested in, okay? I was waiting for a pullback. The pullback we got was decent, right? The pullback we got was 56%. I might have to, if we start consolidating here for a little bit, I might have to rethink and pick me up some audio. But it is one of my favorite products that I don't own just because I was waiting for a pullback. So audio, what it is, guys, it's decentralized music sharing and a streaming protocol that facilitates direct transactions between listeners and creators, giving everyone the freedom to distribute, monetize, and stream any audio content. So basically, it allows you to monetize it yourself. You don't have to go through a third party like YouTube, right? Like Facebook ads. Like you don't have to go through a third party. It lets you do it directly, which is pretty freaking cool, right? But one of my favorite projects. Like I said, if it does consolidate for a little bit longer at this area, confirms this bullish divergence for me, I might have to scoop some up. Can
Can you check elongate BNB on KuCoin charts, please?
Elongate BNB. Oh, you asked about this the other day, Jonathan, didn't you? Elongate BNB on KuCoin charts. KuCoin BSC charts. The heck is, I have never used this before. I don't even know how to use this, dude.
If you had 5K to put into altcoins, what to buy?
I don't know if I'm on the right thing, man. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So this is, let's see. So elongate. I've never used KuCoins. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh, this is elongate. This is elongate. Okay. Looks pretty, I mean, looks pretty good. I mean, you're at all-time highs based on this, right? It's not giving me a lot of data. It's on the 15-minute. Go to the 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, new coin, right? It's in price discovery, so new coin, it's in price discovery, so not much really TA you can do on it, but looks pretty good. Looks like it's pumping pretty hard right now for elongate. Interesting, man. 56,530. Looks pretty good. Alex Becker is funny. Alex Becker has a good style. I mean, he's very laid back. He kind of reminds, I kind of have a similar style to Alex Becker. I mean, not super formal. Like, I mean, I think it's better that way. You know, where you're just kind of shooting the crap and just kind of saying what's on your mind. I mean, yeah, he's not really a crypto guy. He was more of a financial guy who came over to crypto. We're seeing a bunch of those type of people coming over to the crypto side. Bunch of those type of people. I can't think of the names on top of their head, but Alex Becker's one of them. There's just a bunch of those people that are making the transition, right? Bitcoin 56,573. So getting a decent bounce off this trend line, which is good to see, I guess. Right? I personally want, like, if it was up to me, guys, I want Bitcoin to just literally take a dump as soon as we can, right? Just to get it over with. Like, even if we cut a quick dump, right, over a span of a week, down to our 20-week moving average. All I'm asking for is one quick dump. Shake out all the weak hands. We go back down to 43,000. Get a bounce, and then we continue up. That's all I'm asking for. Instead, it wants to tease us. It wants to tease us in this long, drawn-out sideways. I think that's how a lot of the big market movers get people bored, right? Because I think right now, a lot of people like myself would rather Bitcoin just dump, get it over with, and then continue up. It's the sideways price action that I think is actually boring a lot of people like myself, probably like you guys. You guys probably just want something to happen, whether we dump or whether we pump to the upside. At this point, like, we just want one of the two options to happen, right? So, all right, Bitcoin back up to 56,600. So, looking pretty good right now, honestly. Pretty strong bounce there. We've seen it in the past. We saw a strong bounce here, just amounted to a lower low. Saw another big bounce here, just amounted to a lower low. So doesn't have to mean much. I think what we'll see is we'll get back to the top of this. Everyone's going to be screaming for the hills. Oh, everyone's going to be like, oh yeah,
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
As soon as we get back up to the top of this resistance, everyone's going to be, oh, we're going to the moon. And then we just make a lower low. So, hey. Pushing out a big dump now. Hopefully, dude. Nathan Daniels sitting on the toilet right now taking a massive dump. I wish it was Bitcoin, honestly. I wish it was Bitcoin. These whales love manipulating, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. They're teasing everyone right now. They know people just want either a big dip and then a pump, or just a pump, right? So what's going to make people the most pissed off? All right, this music's pretty loud right now. Hold up. I don't know why this song's so loud. But there you go. They know what's gonna piss people the most off. Sideways, just sideways. Let's make everyone so bored to the point where they give up. They give up hope. They're like, oh, I'm getting out of crypto. I'm going to the stocks. I'm gonna go get 2% gains every week, right?
You should be investing in stocks, not crypto.
This is what happens when people are bored. They go into the stocks where they're getting 2% gains every week, 2% gains every month, and they're happy. And then Bitcoin starts pumping again. They go back to crypto. As it's pumping, it dumps. They go back to stocks. It's the constant cycle. Bitcoin extremely boring lately. As soon as Bitcoin starts pumping up again, like, it's going to start. First of all, the chat is going to be absolutely insane once Bitcoin starts pumping again. You saw just the other day when Bitcoin was dumping a little bit, we got up over like 1,100, 1,200 viewers in here. Like, once Bitcoin starts pumping up again, the chat is going to be lit. I might have to put slow mode on the chat once Bitcoin starts pumping again, because, like, that's too much, man. That's too much. Or I'll have to add like 10 more moderators in here, because once Bitcoin starts going to all-time highs again, it's going to be 1,000+ viewers every stream. Kind of like how it was in the end, like when I first started streaming, Bitcoin was still making new all-time highs like every week, and we were getting 1,000 viewers in here every time. So 2% gains per week is decent if you can get that. Yeah, 2% gains, 8%, 8% a month. It's almost 100% a year. I mean, that's pretty good. I was using an example. Dude, you can average 10% gains per week in crypto if you do it right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm agreeing with you, man. I think it's better to be in crypto. You can definitely, you can average way over 10% gains in crypto per week if you do it right. I was making fun of the stock investors, dude. How they get happy with their 8%, their what, 8 to 10% gains over a year. Gido said if you had 5K to put into altcoins, what to buy? 5K to put into altcoins. Personally, if you're a new person coming into crypto, if I was you, I'd probably do.
Thoughts on EARN and its limited supply similar to BTC? Will the scarcity allow it to have huge gains?
It might, Aquarius. I'll answer that for you. But like Guido, if I was a new investor, right, coming right into the market that knew nothing about crypto, I'm putting 2K in Bitcoin, 1K in Ethereum, 1K in Chainlink, 1K in Cardano. Okay, nice simple investment portfolio, right? That should do pretty well in this bull market. If I'm someone that's already in crypto, wants to diversify a little bit, you could get a little risky there. Maybe take, do 1K Bitcoin, 500 Cardano, 500 Chainlink, 500 Ethereum, maybe 500 Polkadot, and then do the rest in altcoins that you like the projects, right? That you like the projects. Truthfully, for altcoins, like all of them are pumping, right? All of them are pumping. Yes, there's some of them I haven't pumped yet, but I would just invest in the ones that you believe are going to do the best over time. That's where you're probably going to make the most damage, right? But if you're a new investor, I'd stick to at least the coins in the top 10. Just be careful with XRP. XRP is slightly volatile, so just be careful with XRP. Aquarius said $4.99. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Thoughts on ERN? Its limited supply driven to Bitcoin. Will scarcity allow it to have huge gains? Good question, dude. ERN. So I like Ethereum chain. I actually own Ethereum chain. I bought some. I bought this dip, right? So circulating supply 6 million. Yeah, I mean, I really like Ethereum chain. I think it's a good project. If you guys didn't know, it's a blockchain-based platform that allows users to take advantage of the increasing popularity of non-fungible tokens. So another NFT play. So yes, a lot of the NFT projects have seen pretty good dips lately. But if you wanted to buy Ethereum chain, this is the time, dude. This is the time. Its high was about 71, and now it's all the way back down to 30. So over 50% decrease on Ethereum chains. If you wanted to buy a good NFT play that has, like I said, very scarce supply, almost 7 million of them, it's a good play, dude. I like Ethereum chain. I own Ethereum chain, so full disclosure. If I'm not gonna shill something, I'll always tell you if I own it, right? But I do like Ethereum chain. All right, let's see. DL, your opinion long-term, VeChain or One? Definitely VeChain. Definitely VeChain. I think Harmony One could have higher gains long-term for sure, but I think VeChain is definitely the safer asset. I mean, obviously it's the higher cap altcoin, and it's generally, thanks to the 2 new Patreons, just got 2 new Patreons. Thank you guys for signing up. Links in the description if you want to become a Patreon. Hold on, we got a weird ass freaking song going on in the on YouTube right now. Hold up, let me change this up. Let's do the sewers, whatever that is. But yeah, I like VeChain. VeChain, obviously the higher cap altcoin, but I do think it still has potential to really run still, even after its big run. So I'm taking VeChain, dude. All right. Let's, what are you guys posting in the friggin' Discord over here? Swag just to my chair. You guys are, I don't know what you guys are doing over there. But 56,500. So Bitcoin's just kind of chilling right now. Unless you guys got any other ideas, I may call it a stream. We've been live for like two and a half hours now. Usually I'll stay till 10 if there's some crazy price action going on, but we're just not getting anything crazy. Like I said, it's probably good luck that if I end the stream, you know, we'll start getting some crazy price action. That's usually how it starts to go. But see if we have anything crazy going on right now. I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, Harmony 1's having a pretty good day for the guy who asked for Harmony 1. But, yeah. All right, guys. I'm probably going to call it a stream. Been live for about 2.5 hours now. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. I know there's a ton of you guys out there that watch the stream every day and just don't press the subscribe button. Just do it. Also, if you guys are already subscribed, which I'm sure majority of you guys are, right? Make sure you guys hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. Then it'll notify you right away when I'm live, in case you guys don't see it on your home page. So definitely do that. Other than that, join the Patreon. Links are below. If you guys want to join the Discord, link should be below as well. And then go follow me on Twitter, right? Link Twitter. We're nearing that 1,000 follower on Twitter. We only need 29 more followers, hit 1,000. Yippee. Let's try to get to 1,000 on Twitter. That'd be pretty freaking awesome. That's how I also tell you I'm going live through Twitter as well. So it can help you out there. Bitcoin 56,580. So it's getting a little bit of a pump right now. Like I said, it's probably good luck if I get off. It's probably going to make Bitcoin pump. So and that's probably what you guys want. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you guys, if you guys are Patreons, I'm going to be uploading 2 Patreon videos tomorrow. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. And of course, I'll be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are interested in Polkadot, go check out the video I uploaded on Polkadot today and the XRP video I uploaded yesterday. 2 pretty good videos. Tell you like the long-term analysis on both of those coins on my channel. Okay, so see y'all tomorrow. Stay easy. I'll probably be hanging out in the Discord for a little bit like I usually do. I'll poke in here while I do some work or watch a movie or something. So see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Stay easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Peace.